Cool. Welcome to Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. I've never beaten Pokemon Stadium, but I remember using it to play my Game Boy games back in the day, and to bring in my Missingno Pokemon from Pokemon Red, and cheat. This is, as you can see, Pocket Monster Stadium 2 in Japan, because the original Pocket Monster Stadium had half of the Pokemon cast, not unlike Pokemon Snap only has half of the Pokemon. There were also changes, apparently, which I found out, in that the moves for the Pokemon have been changed between the Japanese and the US release. Specifically, the English US release has better moves on earlier evolutions of Pokemon and worse moves on later evolutions. Whereas in the Japanese version, that's not necessarily the case. So in some cases it was better to pick Charmander because you had access to ground moves that Charizard did not. And in this version, it's sort of the opposite, is what I'm noticing. However, that said, we're going to do this with a Pokemon Stadium strategy guide from the English version, which is not going to match up exactly because of the move list, but we're going to go with it anyways, because I want to know what they think was good Pokemon strategy for these tournaments. In case you were unaware, this guide has lists of every trainer, every Pokemon, suggested teams, of which it's usually the same team for most of them, with like one Pokemon changed. And the one thing that every Pokemon strategy guide has to have, a data chart and a full Pokédex for the original games, with all the stats and where you can find them, at what level, the moves they gain, at what level, etc., etc. Because Pokédexes were so big that people needed to know and catch them all. That there was even like a Tiger Electronics Pokedex, if you remember that, or if you've ever seen that, which was an LCD screen, essentially Tiger Electronics game, but it had an internal Pokedex that you could then go through and check out all the Pokemon directly. So, this game also has Round 1 and Round 2, in that you need to beat the game twice, technically. One on the hard mode, which is Round 2. My goal for this playthrough is going to be to get through Round 1, because there is a special fight at the end of beating Round 1, which I've never seen. So I'm curious to see that. Anyway, that means in order to unlock Round 1, we will have to have beaten every tournament and all of Gym Leader Castle, which is actually a lot of Pokemon Stadium, as it turns out. Let me see if I can get... I have a strategy guide here somewhere. This one? No, that's a very tiny Gongaga blocker. A tiny Gongaga blocker is also important, don't get me wrong. That's not what I was looking for. Here we go. So Round 1, your first taste of serious competition. I also do, by the way, have the Game Boy adapter for the N64 controller. So maybe I'll pop that in and check out... I have a... oh, actually that might not work. I don't have a Japanese version of Red, Blue, or Yellow. I only have a Japanese version of Gold. I might have to try that if we do Pokemon Stadium 2, which is Pocket Monster Stadium's Silver and Gold in Japan instead. But that said, Round 1. The first competition is the Pika Cup. This is for only Pokemon level 15 to 20, and your 3 Pokemon team cannot exceed the level of 50. So this is a beginner's easy, brisky task that only a big dumb idiot could lose, right? Of which Our suggested rental team for the American version is Raichu, Poliwrath, Arcanine, Executor, Drowsy, Dratini. So that will be our team. So let me go ahead and get into the game here. Let me drop down the strategy guide real quick. You can see the team on the top here. These move sets are not necessarily going to match up, like I said, but the guide, here's the important thing. If you're not uploading your own personally trained Game Boy Pokemon, you must rent your team. This particular team is the recommended dream team, ready for anything, especially a clean sweep to the trophy. Whatever that means. This is our team that this guide... I think this is a Nintendo Power Guide? It's the official Nintendo Power Guide. So this is the Pika Cup on the bottom right here. We have a rental team already that I've set up of Raichu, Poliwrath, Arcanine, Executor, Drowsy, and Dratini. Which I can take a look here. So I think I can just pick this and then pick the rental team that I've saved. And we'll get into it. First up is Bug Boy, which has Nidoran Ekans, Venonat, Butterfree, Kakuna, and Paris. The team names we don't get to see in English here, but they're very lazily named in Pokemon Stadium. So Bug Boy's joke is that every name ends in a Y, so it's Nidori, Ekani, Venomy, Buttery, Kakuni, and Perry. Of which... Let me see if I can get the guide back up here. This is the middle page. They suggest Drowsy and its psychic attack will make a safe bet. That is the only suggestion. Just use Drowsy. So we're gonna use Drowsy, I guess. And literally no other Pokemon will be needed because we have Drowsy. I guess. Looking at their team, I'd probably want an Arcanine, too. I'm confused why it doesn't mention Arcanine anywhere, actually. An Executor also has Psy-Waves, so I guess I'll pick that. Now, I might need to reference the Japanese move list for these. Let me check out oh god, I hate Drowsy. Let me check out Drowsy here. See if it differs from the American list. Hypnosis, Psychic, Dream Eater, Flash. So, which one is Psychic is the next question. How's it going, S. Kennedy? Hypnosis, Psychic, Dream Eater, Flash. So, Psychic is probably the 10?
Let's go gambling!
We're basically gambling at this point, yeah?
Aw, dang it.
I'm gonna go with 2, I guess.
Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it.
Oh man. I have chosen correctly. The guide just says choose Drowsy and choose Psychic for every single move. No green orb today, unfortunately, yeah. We tried. No Grorb? Grebe? I don't like either of those. Ekans is lowering our speed, I think. Or Leer, maybe that was a lowering defense. It's okay. We're good. I think Zelda just got called. I'm pretty sure that's good for us. And yeah, they are pretty heavy on psychic types, I guess. So, or not psychic, poison types. That works out. What? Is this what causes Pokemon players to have a heart attack? When it goes to 1 like that? Is that why Pokemon players die at an early age?
方や疲れを見せております
Am I out of line?
さあこれはよーし
How dare you?
激しい攻撃ユッダウンここで試合終了
Okay. They were correct, just use Psychic. And Drowsy can take the whole team. They were correct. Bug Boy is dead. Up next is Lad. Now, Psychic's good, as it turns out. So here's the Psychic team of Lad, whose joke is that every Pokemon has a Y at the end, which is the same joke Bug Boy had. Anyway, here's what the guide has to say. Most of Lad's Pokemon are either grass or flying types, since both are susceptible to Fire Blasts. Now you'll notice our team has an Arcanine. Call in Dratini as your starter. What? The Dragon type is naturally resistant to Lad's Arsenal, while Poliwrath is the perfect foil for GOD, and Drowsy is the perfect cure for poison types. So they say Dratini, Poliwrath, Drowsy, no Arcanine. Alright, I mean, I guess. You know, that's what the guide says. Now, here's what I need to find out with that information. Does Dratini even have... In the Japanese version, Dratini does not have fire moves. Which I think is really funny. Because the guy... So they changed this in the US release, where Dratini got a fire move for some reason. Or not Dratini, no, yeah, I'm right. Dratini. Got a fire move for some reason in the English release. In the Japanese version, Dratini has Surf, Blizzard, Toxic, and Thunder Wave. So, no Fire Blast, no Body Slam, like in the US version. So I guess I'm going to Blizzard, which should be the right C-Stick move. Blizzard has low accuracy, but, you know, what's it gonna do? Miss? Alright, that was a takedown. Surely Blizzard can't miss twice. Oh, it's a speed tie. Hey, what's up, Hurry? Farfetch'd has an Anthony Davis unibrow. It kinda does, yeah. Oh man. Alright, Farfetch'd is dead. It's also the only Pokemon that comes with its own... like... I don't know... flavoring? I guess? Leek? Or green onion? So the funny thing here is I don't have a fire move for this Bellsprout, so it would actually be beneficial to change Pokemon. Of which I have Poliwrath and Drowsy for some reason. In that case, Drowsy would be good because of the poison type. Let's switch over to Drowsy. That was the suggested choice. That horrible, horrible Pokemon Drowsy. That's Mega Drain, I think. Mega Drain is really bad in Gen 1. They buffed it in more recent versions of Pokemon to actually be like a useful move. There we go. How's it going, Big Cuddle Monster? We are currently at the beginning of the Pika Cup fighting Lad in the second battle for the tournament. Alright, Zubat's good for Drowsy, because also poison type, so we can just Psychic our way out of this problem. The Dratini was a little suspect, I don't know why they decided on that one. Their other thought for Dratini was that it resists his entire team, except Farfetch can just run into you with takedown, so that's incorrect. But Drowsy got us there, that's the important thing. Nice. Alright, up next is Swimmer, who is not the water badge, of course. Swimmer's lopsided crew shares the same weaknesses. Grass and psychic powers have the advantage. Since Executor is both, it can single-handedly win the battle. Executor. And then there's no other information for this fight from the official strategy guide. Just bring Executor and you won't lose, it says. Of which most of the Pokemon here are either water, water psychic or poison, of course. I'm bringing Raichu, because I don't care what the strategy guide says. And I guess Drowsy hasn't failed us yet. Let's bring Drowsy. Now here's another thing. What are Executor's moves? They don't even tell you what to use for Executor, by the way. They're just like, just bring Executor. It'll win. You can pick moves at random. Okay, what are the moves for the Japanese version of Executor in comparison to the English list? So the English list for Executor says Toxic Barrage, Mega Drain, and Psywave. The Japanese version is Reflect, Hypnosis, Solar Beam, and Mega Drain. So there is no psychic move that does damage. Which means this is not going to work the way the guide has told me. So that move list up there is incorrect for Executor in this version. In that case, it's either Solar Beam or Mega Drain, and I guess Solar Beam is what I want, assuming I picked the right one. That's a Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam can confuse. Yeah, it's... The guide itself is for the English release, and they changed so much for the English release of this game. I think specifically because it might have been too hard in the Japanese release, so they tried to make it easier for us dumb American kids. Which was correct, as a dumb kid at one point in my life. Alright, that was Solar Beam. If I had Psywave, this would be fine, but I don't. So what I actually want to do is switch to Drowsy here. The Executor is actually pretty bad, I need to point out. It has a really bad moveset in the Japanese version. They made it much better in the English US version. Too bad Drowsy's so slow. I think it'll still work out. Okay. Psychic's still good. That means... Oh, Magikarp! Okay. Does Japanese Magikarp have any moves other than Splash? The English one also has Tackle. I'm curious. Splash and Tackle are the two moves. Alright, we're just gonna Psychic it. if you're bringing the magic card, you're kind of already throwing the match, right? That or you're so confident in your first two picks that you're like, I won't have to put the magic card in. There's no other reason. Alright, well, we won despite the Executor being pretty bad. Onward. Up next is Burglar. Fire types make up a bulk of Burglar's stable? Stable? Keep Executor sidelined. In place of it, call in Polyrath to rob Burglar of victory. This almost sounds machine translated. With this, more than a single wave of water types... Or with little more than a single wave of water types surf, it can snuff out any one of his fire types. This is another, like, is the guide correct on the Japanese release? Let me look up Polyrath real quick. It does have Surf in Japan, so we will choose that. We will also choose Dratini because of Surf. And then... I wish I had, like, a ground move, but I don't. I guess Drowsy. Drowsy seems to be pretty good. Surprisingly. I don't remember this song in the English version. It's like a weird MIDI of the Pokemon battle theme, but not a good one. Oh man. Alright, get Heck Growlithe. You've been Zelda'd. You know, I'm glad they're making a new Zelda game and they're finally giving the boy his own game. Like, it's great. It's great. It's always been The Legend of Zelda. Zelda's carried the whole series up till now. So it's nice that they're finally giving it to the other, you know, main character. For Nintendo Switch. Okay, they might have had something on this Polyrath can just surf their whole team plan. Maybe they were cooking there. Alright, a clean sweep. My main goal here is I've had these strategy guides for quite a while actually. And I don't think I've ever used them. They've just been sitting on my shelf. So I want to actually, honestly, take a look at these guides and see if they were worth the money and time as a kid to have purchased these things. Because some of these are actually, like, really expensive nowadays, collector's items. This was $15 when it came out. And $15 in, like, 1998 to 2000 money was, like, $9 million. I think. At least to a kid. So, like, this was a big investment to buy these strategy guides. And a lot of the times they weren't very good. Although the Nintendo Power ones were generally better because they at least had, like, full screenshot maps of worlds, or in this case, a ton of information about different movesets and strategy as you play through. So if you got stuck on one battle, you could go in and be like, well, how the hell do I do that? Sometimes they would show you, like, hidden things you can find. Or, I mean, I haven't looked at the Grandstream Saga strategy guide, but I assume it told you how to get the cool sword at the beginning. You know, the important stuff. Like the Grandstream Saga official strategy guide. But anyway, I have a ton of guides. So I used to work at Nintendo of America in Redmond, Washington for a while, and I had a really bad time. However, the Nintendo Power line was also out of the same office that I worked in, which is their old call center / Nintendo Power line / office building. And that means I would just randomly be going through my desk and find old stuff, including hand-drawn maps and notes about how to beat video games from old employees that used to work the helpline that you would call for, like, tips. And they would have little TVs, like CRT set up, where you would play through the game as the person on the call, paying $2 a minute from their parents' credit card, would be asking questions about how to beat something. And they had every single official Nintendo strategy guide for Nintendo Power in a bookshelf. And you would run up, grab the number for the guide that you wanted to reference for whoever was on the phone that you were helping, and then you would flip through and go through the guide just as if you were going to buy it off the shelf and look at it yourself. So I think that's really cool. There's a lot of history in these guides that is dope. And also I have some of those Nintendo Power guides that have the numbers on them that I got while I was working there, which is cool as shit. But anyways, I have all these guides. They're collectors. They're taking up like space and collecting dust. So we're using it. This is an experiment, goddammit. Anyway, who is this? This is Mr. Fix. Battle 5. His team is heavy with electric and ground types, are perfect for short-circuiting them. Since Arcanine's dig attack will do the trick, recruit the fire type, then round out your team with Drowsy to counter Mansion and Executor to battle Glursten. For some reason they use the names, like the nicknames, instead of just saying what Pokemon they are. So Mansion is Mankey and Glursten is Kingler? Glursian? I guess? So here's the problem with Arcanine. I picked Arcanine. Does Arcanine have Dig in the Japanese release? My bet is no, by the way. It does? Okay, Arcanine does have Dig in the Japanese release, so we will pick Arcanine. And then, yeah, they're electric, normal, and water and fighting. The one water type's weird. What did this say again? Drowsy Executor. Executor for Kingler. That's interesting. Sure. Why not?
トーナメントも後半に入り、バトルはますますヒートアップしています。第5回戦です。
Porygon. I guess I'll still dig. Look at Arcanine's moves again. Porygon knows Psychic in the Japanese version, apparently. Yeah, Psychic, Sharpen, Tri-Attack, Inversion. Dig is not very good against Porygon, I gotta say. My only other moves are Double Edge, Ember, and Double Team, which are also not very good. Let's try Double Edge, I guess. It's gonna hurt me, though. Not looking good for old Arcanine here. I suppose I could switch to, like, Drowsy? Or Executor? Neither of which has good moves against Porygon.
さあ熱いバトルが展開されております。
Hopefully Dig does enough damage. It might be a damage range.
穴を掘る攻撃。
Okay,
よ
we're
し
good.
当たった。来たか。
There we go.
今のダウンでポケモンの入れ替えが行われます。ここでキングラーの登場だ。さあここから挽回したいところ。さあ
Kingler. They said to take Executor. Is that right? I guess. I don't remember what order I grabbed them in. 1 second. Uh-oh. I think the bottom one's Executor.
さてここでポケモンをチェンジだ。
Let's swap.
ここでナッシーの登場だ。さあここでおっと素早さがダウン。
Cool. I think I'm gonna try Mega Drain
さあ
instead of
この
Solar
ポケモ
Beam.
ンチェンジで試合の流れがどう変わるか。
See how much damage that does. Also might be nice to heal.
さあこの場面で
Paralyze? Oh, that was a body slam, wasn't it? Yuck.
激しい攻撃。きたー。
Okay, that was pretty good as it turns out. Full heal.
倒れてしまった。さあ使えるポケモンの数に差がついている。
The paralysis is awkward because that makes me slower and also a chance to
こ
just
こ
skip
で
my
コイルの
turn.
登場だ。
Arcanine would be best against that.
一方的な試合運びとなっています。 両者とも睨み合ったまま動きません。
I think that's 10 volts or something like that. Thunder shock, basically. Or thunder.
おっと催眠術。
Hypnosis? Yo, it worked, okay.
眠ってしまったことでバトルが一方的になってしまった。
Nice. Hypnosis is like very low accuracy.
動けません。
Basically worthless.
さあこれはよーしヒット。熱いバトルに観客の興奮も大いに高まっております。おっとまだ動けない。
I like, by the way, that Pokemon Stadium does this thing. I skipped my turn because I was paralyzed. It does this thing where the Pokemon they have like slight different color variations. So this Magnemite's colors are a little muted to give them some variance in visuals. I think that's actually kind of neat.
さあ肩や体力的に押されている格好だ。
Oh, I thought it boomed. I think it flashed to lower my accuracy. That's not good. I can't just change the Arcanine though, is the problem. Since Arcanine's at such low health. I guess I'll switch to Drowsy. We'll try and get a Psychic off. Oof. Hopefully we're faster? We are not faster. That is bad news. Maybe it misses? Ah. Well, that's not good. Not gaming indeed. Alright, surely we're faster.
現在のところ残るポケモンは
Okay,
2対
good.
1両者激しく火花を散らしております。おーっと地球に潜ったぞ。
Okay, that should guarantee a win.
おっとこれは外れ。さあ激しいバトルです。いったー、効果は抜群だ。戦闘むなしくここでダウン。ここで試合終了。
Cool. So, up next is Hiker. Or the gold badge, I guess. The guide suggests using a variety of types, such as grass, that can do double duty by handling both of Hiker's ground and water types. There's no suggestion about what Pokemon to pick. Other than grass. How's it going, Walking Sponge? I only have one grass type with the suggested selection of Pokemon. So I'm picking Executor. Now, of the Pokemon they have a Ghastly, a Seadra, a Kadabra, a Wigglytuff, and a Rhyhorn. I mean, Electric will be good against the Seadra. I guess Drowsy is good against the Ghastly. I don't know. This is just a big mix of different types. I'm gonna go with Poliwrath's Surf in case Rhyhorn shows up. And also Surf's just a good move against everything but the Seadra. And then I guess it's either going to be Drowsy or the Raichu? The Raichu doesn't have a lot of use. Why I'm on the Japanese version? Because I have a Japanese cartridge of the game. That is why I'm on a Japanese version. Let me take a look at something real quick. What are Raichu's moves in the Japanese version compared to the US? Thunder, Thunder Wave, Seismic Toss, and Growl. Thunder's not a bad move, it just has low accuracy. We'll go with Raichu. Yeah, Raichu's grass. It's close enough. Hi, Salem. Are you cat-type Pokemon? What's up? Oh, cutie patooter. Alright, well, I got lucky on the Rhyhorn. Yeah, we're playing this on console. This is an N64. Although this is not a official Nintendo controller, of course. What are you doing, cat? Are you being a little cutie dude? A cuterino? What? Yeah, I don't have a Japanese version of the strategy guide, otherwise I would look at that. But I am using my English version of the strategy guide, even if it doesn't match up exactly with the Japanese release of the game. I could Reflect here. I forget if Wigglytuff has Earthquake. Not that that would be amazing right now, anyway. How's it going, Divine Intellect? Welcome, welcome. Over in YouTube chat. Let's see how much... Okay, that's a Reflect. Fair enough. Let's try Solar Beam and see if I die. Also, we have a cat That is a microphone, but you get the
さあ今
idea.
度はおっと当たりません。
Kitty alert.
白熱したバトルが続いております。
Boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh. Cat alert.
攻撃ダメージは大きいぞ。あーっとダウン。
Oh, big yawn. I know.
さあ使えるポケモンの数に差がついている。ここでチードラの登場だ。
Okay, it worked out where all the Pokemon they picked were weak to Executor. Additional strategy not needed. Oddly enough. See if I can fix my cam. There we go. Yeah, the only suggestion was bring grass types, and it just worked out they didn't pick anything that was bad. Because I only have the one grass type, so I don't know what they were talking about. Alright, nice. Yeah, the US English release of this game on cartridge, loose, is $40 right now, I want to say. Yeah, $40. The Pocket Monsters Stadium 2. Oh my god. Actually, it's probably still Pokemon Stadium in this search engine. Or not? What the hell's... Okay, no. Oh my god, there's cards called Pokemon Stadium. Oh, there was a Pokemon TCG card set called Stadium. Yeah, that screws up searches. The loose card version of Pokemon Stadium, Pocket Stadium 2, is $2. In case you were curious. And can largely be played without reading Japanese. Although knowing move lists helps, of course. There's a Bulbapedia that lists all of them. And it still lines up pretty closely. Like, the enemy teams have all been the same, it's just the rental Pokemon that changed between versions. Specifically, what moves they have changed. But, we can still roll with it, of course. So this is Lass. Lass has... Yep, same team. What do they suggest for Lass? Because the combined level limit is 50, Lass can't enter both Gyarados and Tentacruel since they're both level 20. True, because it would go over the level 50 range. Using Dratini's Thunder Wave, paralyze whichever water Pokemon she picks, and then once it's at bay, send in Poliwrath, since it's resistance to water types. I guess that's a strategy? I guess? So they suggest Thunder Wave and then swap, and you will never lose. Okay? And there's no suggestion for the third Pokemon. But I guess I'll bring Raichu.
さあセミファイナルバトルです。ここまで勝ち上ってきたからにはもう負けるわけにはいきません。
Oh, just to show... The music in this version of the game is so much worse than the English release. Here's the strategy guide I'm looking at, by the way. There's Lass. Alright, so this one, they suggest Thunder Wave. Let's do Thunder Wave. Like, it feels like in this release, they only could do these weird middies. String Shot, lower my speed. And then they suggest immediately swapping to Poliwrath for some reason.
ここでポケモンをチェンジだ。 ここでニョロボンの登場だ。こちらもポケモンをチェンジ。
Swapping. Okay.
ここでウィンディの登場だ。
That works out for me.
さあこのポケモンチェンジがバトルにどう出るか。
Unless it digs, I guess. Oh no! I mean, we're water fighting, so it's probably fine.
ここで波乗りだ。
I don't think Surf in this version hits you if you dug, but it does in Pokemon Stadium 2, Gold and Silver. I might be wrong about that. Maybe that's just a new Pokemon thing?
さあ今度はユース。
I'm still waiting for the gacha tickets to drop so I can get some eggs and unlock some more Pokemon and some egg moves. This randomizer roguelike Pokemon has not been very good so far in my drops.
熱いバトルが展開されております。おっと、地中からの攻撃が続きます。
This is actually not working out in my favor very well, but it's digging. It's trading damage with me in a way I wish it wasn't.
熱いバトルに観客の興奮も大いに高まっております。
What I could have done instead if I thought I was gonna dig was double team, I guess?
両者向き合って。さあこれは急所に当たった。
Yikes.
いった。狙い的中。
Yeah, so the Poliwrath being resistant to water doesn't really matter anymore. Because it's just gonna die in one hit. Mr. Mime!
さあここから挽回したいところ。さあ互いに全く違ったタイプのポケモンだ。
Uh-oh. Mime's pretty quick.
ここで最高機です。
Yeah. What did I bring with me again? It said Dratini, Poliwrath, and then whatever. Okay. Dratini's moves, I don't think are very helpful here. Surf, Blizzard, Toxic, Thunder Wave. I could always Thunder Wave it, I guess. Or Toxic it. Let's try Thunder Wave. They did not give me a strategy for if Mr. Mime was chosen, so... you know. Alright, that should at least slow it down. We can get a hit in and maybe it'll miss a turn. Oh man, Dratini is a really bad Pokemon for damage. Its stats are pretty low, I'm pretty sure at least. Alright, well at least it's missing turns. That means Raichu will probably be able to clean up. We still have a Tentacruel to deal with though. With 2 paralyzed Pokemon. So maybe. Okay. Raichu... has Thunder, Thunder Wave, Seismic Toss, and Growl. So I guess we'll Thunder. and hope we don't hit the 30%er,
ここで
or whatever it is for failure.
シュートを捉えた
There we go.
先頭になってここでダウン
Alright, Tentacruel.
両
Still
者
gotta
と
beat
も
that.
残るポケモンは1匹ずつさあ最後のポケモンになってしまった現在のところ残るポケモンは1対1バトルは大詰めを迎えています激しい攻撃これは効いた
Okay, and it was a crit, I believe.
倒れてしまった
There we go.
ここで試合終了
Nice. Oh man, that's a chunky Raichu too. You see that? What a little cutie. Alright, final battle for this competition. The Fisher. Alright, so the guide suggestion. Let me pull up the guide. Plan defensively. Avoid sending in types that are characteristically vulnerable to the types on his team. Don't be a dummy, idiot. A key member of your group should be Executor, since its Mega Drain replenishes its lost HP, while also dealing damage to water types, of which there are 3. Cool. They only give you one Pokemon suggestion in that short little blurb. So Executor. So the other Pokemon to worry about are Clefable, Raticate, and Dragonair. Dragonair being the actual scary one with Dragon Rage. We also don't have like a Dragon type, I guess. Kind of. We have Dratini. Dratini's main move against dragons will be the Blizzard. But the Dragonair has Dragon Rage, which I think always does 40 damage, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I'm thinking of the other dragon move. That'll one-shot the Dratini, regardless. So that's a problem. And I don't have any fighting types to deal with Clefable or Raticate. So it's probably a good idea to double up on things that can deal with water types. I'm bringing the Raichu. The Drowsy doesn't really have anything going for it. I guess the Dratini as an answer to Dragonair. Not a good answer, but an answer. Let's try it.
ついにやってまいりましたファイナルバトル果たしてチャンピオンの栄冠は誰の頭上に輝くのでありましょうか
Okay.
戦う構えに入って勢いのある攻撃
Hyper Beam.
おーっとポケモンの選択を誤ったか
Lots of damage. So that means the Golduck's gonna skip its next turn though, which is
激
good.
しい攻撃
We can gain back all of our
おーっ
HP
とこのポケモンではまずかったか
while knocking it out.
さあ激しいバトル
Unless
で
they
す
swap, of course. Wait, no, is that Ice Beam that it's doing? Am I
効
stupid?
果は抜群だ
Oh, it is Ice Beam. Just has the look of a Hyper Beam. Okay, never mind.
ここでメガドレイン弱点をついたこ
Still
こで
good.
ダウンですさあ次はどのポケモンを使ってくるのかここで白龍の登場だ
Yeah, the Dragonair is kind of scary.
さあまるで違ったタイプのポケモン同士の戦い
Its only real move is Dragon Rage, but Dragon Rage is kind of scary.
両者とも睨み合ったまま動
You
き
can't
ます
even rent a Dragonair in this cup. This trainer has an illegal team. What the?
トレーナーの指示がありません。
They're cheating! What the?
この攻撃。
Dragon Rage does exactly 40 and I was at 40? Oh, that's unfortunate.
あーっと力尽きたか。
That's unfortunate. I think I'm just gonna lose the Dragon
さあ
Rage.
次はどのようなポケモンを出してくるのか。ここでミニリュウの登場。
I'm at 41. Maybe.
現在のところ残るポケモンは2対2。
I'm gonna try and Thunder Wave it, I guess.
おーっと
That should leave me at 1.
一撃。
And then we'll try and
おっ
Blizzard.
と電磁波。
And hopefully it like skips a turn and we also don't miss because Blizzard kind of sucks.
さあ両者とも激し
It's
く
very
バトル
low
の火花を
accuracy.
散らしております。
Also, we don't get a type bonus for damage. But maybe Raichu can clean up if we do at least a little bit of damage.
効果的な当たり。
I didn't skip a turn, that sucks.
ここで竜の怒りだ。よし。
How's it going, Hamlin? Yeah, Dragon on Dragon, for sure. Our opponent has an illegal team as far as rentals go. You can't rent a Dragonair for this tournament. They're cheating. What the?
ここで来週の登場だ。
It's like they brought their own Pokemon from their Game Boy cartridge
現在
into
のところ
Pokemon Stadium. How dare
残る
they?
ポケモンは1対2。緊迫した戦闘が続いています。
Alright, don't miss Thunder. I'm begging you, Raichu. Okay.
決めがありません。
Oh no. Didn't kill. Oh, that's gonna leave me at 7. Stupid Dragon
激し
Rage.
かった両者ともバテておりま
Oop. I still have one more Pokemon to deal
す。
with. That's not
ここで
good.
雷だ。
And I have an inaccurate move and low health.
あーっとダウン。
And it might not be a water type.
両者とも残るポケモンは1匹ずつ。 ここでヤドランの
Well, it is a
登場だ。
water type and it's slow.
現在のところ
Literally.
残るポケモンは1対
There's a chance, I guess, as long as we don't miss our Thunder, which has never happened in Pokemon history.
激しい攻撃。おっと攻撃が外れた。ここでサイコキです。
God damn it.
の当たり。
I knew it was
こ
coming.
こでダウンです。
I knew it was coming.
ここで試合終了。
Ah, close. Well, we have continues. 5 of them, it looks like. I'm just making sure the top option is continue real quick. Yeah. Try that again. The Dratini, I think, was a bad choice. Didn't really work out. I think I would rather have... Let me look at the moveset again. Poliwrath I don't think has a fighting move. No. Mega Kick, Surf, Toxic, Double Team. For some reason. Dig's not particularly useful, nor fire moves. I guess Poliwrath's fine. Let's try that. That Dragonair
つ
just
いにやってまいりました
stomped
ファ
us.
イナルバトル。果たしてチャンピオンの栄冠は誰の頭上に輝くのでありましょうか。
Assuming we don't get frozen, we win the Golduck fight.
勢いのある攻撃。
And the freeze chance is like 10, so it's never gonna happen. I mean, it's
激
Pokemon.
しい攻撃。
You never get frozen in
おー
Pokemon.
っとポケモンの選択を誤ったか。 熱いバトルに観客の興奮も大いに高まっております。いったー。おーっと強烈。
That was a crit though. Damn it.
ここでメガドレイン。狙い的中。あーっとダウン。
I think we're actually in a worse spot than we were last fight. Because our health is lower. Although we were at 40 exactly last time, so I don't know if it matters that much against the Dragonair. God, this stupid Dragonair. I guess I'm gonna sacrifice the Executor because it's better than swapping into the Dragonair. Maybe I can get a Hypnosis off. Although I doubt it. So the plan right now, I think, is to switch to Raichu. And try to get a Thunder Wave off. We just don't have an answer to Dragonair on our team, really. Is the poopy part. So we're gonna hope to cheese it by making them skip turns, which will definitely work. It did not work. We need the Dragonair to skip at least one turn. And we need to hit our Thunders. Like 3 of them in a row. 2 to kill the Dragonair and 1 to kill the next Pokemon. That did not work. Dragon Rage is so dumb. Oh man. It always does 40, huh? Cool. Oh, this pick is actually really bad now I'm thinking about it, in case the last Pokemon is Slowbro. Yeah, it's really bad if the last Pokemon is Slowbro, because we're fighting type. Yeah, Poliwhirl's having a good time. I think I have to set up for the Slowbro with the double team there. And I have to make Dragonair miss another turn, which didn't happen. And it didn't miss. Yuck. Everything's going poorly, basically. Ugh. How am I gonna deal with... I guess I'm just gonna have to surf. Oh, it wasn't Slowbro this time. I have to hope Double Team works in my favor, and I get to do 2 surfs, I guess. It's the only real option I have. Because the Dragonair just... Oh, Surf is real bad. I should have Mega Punched, I guess. Not that it matters. Oh, it missed! No, it does matter! Frick! I'm an idiot! Uh-oh. Oh no, it's a speed tie. It wouldn't have worked anyway. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. This team has nothing for this final fight. There's like no option to beat Dragonair in this entire team. If they open with Golduck again, the Executor is still a good opener. I just have nothing. Maybe I just need to bash my head into the wall until it works. I get lucky. I'm starting to doubt this strategy guide team, though, a little bit. Clefable? It has Metronome, Double Edge, Hyper Beam, and Thunderbolt. Maybe it'll self-destruct. Oh, Double Edge. Alright, I'll set up a Reflect, I guess. Wait, is that what I did? I think so. Yeah, Reflect. Missing's good. Has not a lot of healing. Okay. I think, by the way, the I'm wondering if that's actually a double team that Executor has and not Reflect like the website says. It's also a normal type move where the Reflect should be Psychic type. And I know the move on top is Hypnosis. So I think actually the online guide for the Japanese version is wrong on what move Executor has. This is going better than expected for the start. Hyper Beam. Ooh. Pretty cool. My HP doesn't really matter once the Dragonair hits the board anyway. What Pokemon you pick actually, I think helps determine what Pokemon the AI brought, even though the AI selects Pokemon before you. I think you can manipulate what Pokemon they bring based on what you bring. This only matters if it misses. Otherwise, I'm losing the Executor. Because it's always gonna Dragon Rage me. And if I swap into it, I just lose whatever my other Pokemon is, plus the Executor. Without doing anything, really. We're gonna try the Thunder Wave strat again and hope it actually skips a turn. I guess. I don't really know what else to do against this stupid Dragonair. It never skips though, so I don't know. At least it's slower. God damn it. I missed. Thunder is so bad compared to Thunderbolt. Oh, that did like no damage. What the? Why did it do less damage? Before it was doing half health. Is it a damage range, or is this one stats different than last time? I'm confused, actually. Okay. I mean, hopefully we one-shot it. I doubt it. Hopefully it skips its turn. God damn it. God, what a dumb move. My only plan right now with the next Pokemon is I'm faster than it somehow. I hypnotize it and then I Dream Eater it.
両者とも残るポケモンは1匹ずつ
Hypnosis is a 50%. So a lot has to go right. I guess I could Psychic it if I'm
現
faster.
在のところ残るポケ
Maybe
モ
I'm
ン
just
は
faster.
1対
Surely I'm
1
faster
バト
than
ル
a
は大
Tentacle.
詰めを迎えていますここで
God
波
damn
乗り
it.
だいい感じの当たり
The Dirt Man is struck again. This team is fucking awful against this final team.
ここで試合
It has no options. Man. Oh, how do I deal with this stupid Dragonair?
What are you talking about?
That's where he keeps his dirt. You know, it makes sense. If you think about it. Hmm. God, I have no idea.
ついにやって
I just gotta get
まいりま
lucky.
したファイナルバトル果たしてチャンピオン
I'm gonna try swapping to Raichu first instead of Executor. Maybe that way I can set up a little bit easier, and the Executor can heal through. I doubt it, though.
バトルの姿勢に移っておっと電磁波おっと麻痺してしまったおっと麻痺して動けません互いに出方を伺
Alright,
ってい
Seismic
るという
Toss
と
always
ころ
goes
か
second, which means it's great to use. Oh, wait, no. Am I thinking of a different move?
さあこの場面でよし当たった
I didn't do much damage anyway, but...
おっとここは動けません熱いバトルに観客の興奮も大いに高まっております激しい攻撃激しく当たった
Okay. Maybe. I wish Clefable would keep skipping turns, though.
鋭い当たり
Dropping me below 40 is so bad for me.
さあ両者ともかなりダメージを受けましたここで地球投げいい感じの当たりあーっと
Raichu might be able to go first against the Dragonair at least and get the Paralyze off before I lose a Pokemon. So in theory, I have more turns to attack.
ここでラッタの登場だ
No Dragonair.
さあここから挽回したいところ
Interesting.
さあ互いに全く違ったタイプのポケモンだ
Eradicate's pretty fast. Oh, it's got Dig.
戻ったぞ
Fuck.
さあ今度はおっと失敗さあ激しいバトルです
I think I brought Dratini with me this time around.
両者とも睨み合ったまま動きません
No, I brought
ト
Drowsy.
レーナーの指示がありません
Alright.
戦う構えに入ってここでポケモンをチェンジだここでナッシーの登場だ
Dig shouldn't do a ton to Executor.
さあここで急所を捉えた
Yeah, that was fine.
さあ今入れ替えたポケモンが
Problem here is
どう
the speed
活躍する
difference.
かさあこれはよし当たった
Maybe I can heal through though. Using Mega Drain.
さあこの場面で強烈な一撃
Maybe.
熱いバトルに観客の興奮も大いに高まっております
I didn't dig.
さあ今度は
And it
おっ
missed,
と
yo!
攻撃が外れた
Are you saying there's a
さあここで
chance?
よしヒッ
Oh, never mind. I didn't even kill it.
両者とも大健闘です。
Damn it. Maybe it'll miss
バトルの
again.
姿勢に移ってさあこれは
Damn.
大きなダメージ。ここでメガドレイン。
Well, it's 3 versus 1, but 2 mine are pretty low on HP.
おーっとダウンだ。
So it really depends.
残りのポケモンの数に差がついております。ここでヤドランの登場だ。
Okay. No Dragonair this time.
現在のと
For
ころ
some
残
reason.
るポケモンは3対1。
So you're saying there's a
一方的な試合
chance.
運びとなっています。さあこの場面で引き目十分。さあ今度は急所にヒット。
That's fine.
さあ熱いバトルが展
I
開
think we got
されて
there.
おります。
I think we're gaming.
さあここで効果は抜群だ。
We might not be gaming. Hold on. Put the gaming on hold.
さあこれは
Try attack.
急所を捉えた。
Why would you try attack?
両者とも疲れが見えております。激しい攻撃。おーっと
Alright, nice. GG.
あーっと
That's the Pika Cup out of the way.
おめでとうチャンピオン決定。
Nice. That team is very bad for that final fight. Dang. The strategy guide, I think, was wrong on this one. Even if the moves were the same as the English release. I imagine the Dirt Man, by the way, is just a drowsy and a cowboy hat. That feels accurate to me. Alright, got a trophy. Up next... I think it's this one. The Petite Cup. Switch that over to the Petite Cup team. There we go. Alright. So new team has dropped. This is only Pokemon between level 25 and 30, measuring under 6 foot 8 inches and weighing less than 44 pounds. Only 45 Pokemon qualify for this event. Those are the highly specific criteria for this challenge. So the Rental team suggested by the guide is Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Horsey, Sandshrew, Ghastly, Dratini. We're gonna go with that. Alright, up first is Bug Boy. Got bugs. Let's skip ahead here. Use Dratini because of its Fire Blast. So the English version of the game has Fire Blast on Dratini. That is not the case on the Japanese version. They replaced it with Surf. For some reason. In, well, not replace, the English version replaced Surf with Fire Blast. So this is already incorrect for what I can use. But it says use Horsey for Ice Beam and Ghastly because it's well-rounded in abilities as well as shape. It's an orb. It says pick Ghastly because it's an orb. Kinda wish I had a fire type on this team. In the English release, Horsey has Ice Beam. Does Horsey even have Ice Beam in the Japanese release? Let's find out. It has Blizzard, which is worse, because it's less accurate. What I actually wanted was Seadra, if I wanted Ice Beam. So I should have swapped this over to Seadra, but we're going with the guide. We're going with the guide. It said this is the team. I don't care if it's the wrong version. This is the team, damn it. It says pick Ghastly because it is orbular. And then Dratini because of fire, but it doesn't have a fire move in this version. It also has Blizzard, which is fine. We'll just have 2 Blizzard users. Alright. How bad could a how bad could a Catter be hit? Right? How hard could it even hit? Right? It's a Caterpie. What's it gonna do? Kill me? No, that is Ice Beam. That's not Blizzard. That is Ice Beam. Again, the Bulbapedia article is wrong on the Japanese move list. No, actually, it might be correct. Let me go to the Petite Cup rentals. They have different moves based on which cup you're in. I forgot about that. The Petite Cup does have Ice Beam, arbitrarily. Alright, never mind. We're still good. We're still good. How could a Catter be? How dare you? How dare you? The Paris, by the way, in the English version for this trainer is called Perry, which I think is very cute. Yeah, if only we had something orbular. It's circular shapes. That means it's good. Oh, dang. Horsey was good enough, as it turns out. Yeah, Choice Specs Horsey. That's where it's at. Apparently. Alright, we are done with Bug Boy. Up next is Lad again. I think it's the same trainers each time. No, it's not, actually. There's just some overlap. This one has a Ditto? Since no Pokemon has a natural advantage over Ghost types, Ghastly's the perfect anchor for all your battle trios. For more than a ghost of a chance at winning your second Petite battle, enlist Pikachu. Like Ghastly, it boasts a Thunder attack, which is perfect for grounding flying types. Ghost! Let me check the Ghastly and Pikachu lists real quick. For the Petite Cup. Ghastly in this version has Mega Drain, Nightshade, Self-Destruct, and Confuse Ray. Nightshade is not that good. It's like based on level, it does 25 ghost damage. Since we're level 25. But yeah, I'll pick it. There's some poison types on their team for sure. And then it suggests Pikachu for the Pidgey and the Zubat. Pikachu does in fact have electric moves, Thunder specifically. And then they don't suggest a third Pokemon. At all. So... I guess Ice Beam is still pretty good against Pidgey and Bulbasaur and Zubat. So I guess I'll go with Horsey.
さあ今度はいかなるバトルを見せてくれるのでありましょうか。第2回戦
Alright, orb, 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 orb. Bird! Pidgey's normal type. Damn it. This orb plan is not working out.
おっとポケモンチェンジ。このポケモンでは
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no bed.
ここでピカチュウの登場だ。
Damn, that is a sassy Pikachu. I think it's fun doing these, like, lower level
おっ
cups.
と命中率が
Oh, I got sand attacked. That's bad for my thunder,
互
by
い
the
に出
way.
方を伺っているというところか。
It's fun for these lower level ones because you get to use Pokemon and see Pokemon that you never get to see in like the higher challenge battles.
おっと電磁波。おっと麻痺してしまった。さあ今度は
Gust?
おっと急所攻め。
Oh no, that did a shitload of damage.
両者とも大
That was just Gust? Damn, that did so much damage. A freaky ghost bed. Yeah. Is it Bustin' Sunday? Is it Bustin' Day? Did I miss Bustin' Day?
さあここでおっと命中率がダウン。
That sand attacked me again. I almost want to swap just to get rid of the accuracy problem.
さておっとポケモン
Ghastly's non-ghost move that does damage is a, well, other than self-destruct, is a grass type move.
こちらもポケモン
So that's not very
のチェンジ
useful here. Hey, they swapped though, that's cool.
ここで不思議種の登場だ。
Hey, it kinda worked out.
さあこのポケモンチェンジで試合の流れがどう変わるか。
Which one is Nightshade and which one is Confuse Ray? Hmm.
両者とも睨み合ったまま動きません。
Shade. I think the right one's Nightshade, if my Katakana's right. Oh man, I did learn a little bit of Katakana and Hiragana, and it's like, it's there, but it's not very good. I can read bits and pieces. I'm working on it. Okay, this can't be right. It is the right one, I was correct. However, Google Lens told me that it's called Nighthead, which is completely different.
バトルの姿勢に移ってさあこれは激しく当たった。
Yeah, 25 damage because we're level 25. Nightshade's not that good. It's like a really bad Dragon Rage.
おっと宿り木の種。おっと当たりません。
Leech Seed.
熱いバトルに
We've been
観客の
leached.
興奮も大いに高ま
That
って
could
お
be
ります
bad depending on how much is healed.
さあこの場面で鋭い当たり。さあ今度は
Oh, it's just Leech Seeding me because it missed the first time. That makes sense.
さあ両者とも激しくバトルの火花を散らしております。ここでナイトヘッド。よし。
God, in the US version, instead of self-destruct, it has Thunder. Ghastly is so much better in the English
新
version.
しいポケモンに入れ替えるのを待ちます。ここでメタモンの登場。
And it doesn't... No, it still has Mega
この
Drain.
ポケモンのタイプの違いが
Ditto.
バトルにどう影響するか。
I have a Horsey, a Pikachu, and a Ghastly. Is that right? What do I want Ditto to turn into? Not the
両
Ghastly.
者とも睨み合ったまま動きません。
So of these, probably the Horsey. Since Pikachu's pretty good against Horsey. And also had Mega Drain on my Ghastly. Hey, what's up, Uncle Bandit?
ここでタッツーの登場。
Stadium's going okay. We finished one of the,
おっと変身
like
した。
tournament cups so far. We're working on the second tournament cup, the Petite Cup at the moment. Playing the Japanese release of the game. using the English strategy guide. You know, like here's the scenario. Your uncle came back from a trip from Japan. Your uncle who works at Nintendo, the one that you tell everybody at school about, because he works for Nintendo in Japan. And he tells you all the secrets, like about Pika-Blue coming out in the next Pokemon game. And he brought back a Pokemon game for you to play on your Nintendo 64, but it's the Japanese release. And you picked up a local strategy guide, so you're trying to figure out how to beat the game based on that information. It makes sense if you think about it. One momento. Smoke Screen, Swift, Bubble Beam, Ice Beam. I guess Bubble Beam's best. I was thinking about Smoke Screen. Let me try Smoke Screen. Lower accuracy. Got back from London. Yo, nice. That does sound like a really good time. They Smoke Screen me? Oh my god, same brain. We're on the same brain cell. Uh-oh. Well, they did ditto me, to be fair. It's literally the same brain cell. Alright, they're continuing to lower accuracy. I think I'm gonna switch to... I brought a Pikachu with me. Maybe the Pikachu? Let's see. Trying to think what could go badly here. Ghastly's not a terrible choice either. Let's try Pikachu. I'm a little lower on HP on the Pikachu, but we get Thunder. And we got one Smoke Screen off. So there's a chance there's a miss. I almost want a Thunder Wave first. Although it's risky. I think it sets up for the Ghastly better if the Pikachu goes down. We still have a third Pokemon to deal with too. Okay. Let's try Thunder with lower accuracy. I'm sure it'll work. It did, somehow. Cool. Okay, we have one more Pokemon here. We dealt with Pidgey and Ditto. We did not deal with Pidgey. Pidgey ran away, right. We dealt with Ditto. Uh-oh. Well, at least it's paralyzed. How's it going, Gimmerd? Hey, nice, got there. GG on that fight. Nice. Alright, up next is Nerd. There's a frickin' nerd. Pull up the guide here. Oop. So, the most off-putting thing about his team is that his Pokemon support ridiculously silly names. Other than that, they're no match for yours, especially if you rely on Ghastly, Sandshrew, and Bulbasaur. The names being Dugeo, Ligast, Orbvolt, Durshell, Finkoff, and Cute Egg. Cute Egg. Yeah, he starts talking about EVs and stuff. Ugh, what a nerd. Yeah. Cute Egg. Finkoff sounds like somebody's, like, censoring fuck off, by the way. Anyways, yeah, they suggest Ghastly, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur. Ghastly's Thunder is odd. This version of the game does not have Thunder on Ghastly, so that is actually not a good choice for an electric move. There's only one ghost type on the whole... or not ghost, there's only one water type on the whole team, though. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to lead with Bulbasaur as being pretty good against, like, 2 of them. Sandshrew. Let me look at Sandshrew's moves in the Japanese list. Dig, Poison Sting, Rock Slide, Slash. They say Sandshrew's Slash is good? What? How is Slash good against this team? I'm so confused by that. I mean, Slash is good against Geodude. Or not Geodude. Dig is good against Geodude. And Voltorb, I guess. So, I guess I want Sandshrew. Ghastly. Well, if I want Thunder, I want Pikachu. But Pikachu's bad against all of these Pokemon, except for Shelder. The only reason I want Ghastly is so I don't get boomed by Self-Destruct and Explosion, because the joke about this team, by the way, is that every Pokemon on Nerd's team has Self-Destruct or Explosion. That's the joke. In case you were curious. So I think that's the real reason you want a Ghastly. So don't just boom. Yeah, an entire team with Explosion. It's a legitimate strategy. It can be. I also have Self-Destruct on Ghastly. Man, that is a small coughing. With a pretty nice amount of HP. Also, 25 a pop is not going to do a lot to kill the coughing quickly. For Nightshade, unfortunately. Maybe it'll boom. Flamethrower. Oh, Fire Blast. That's way worse than the Flamethrower I was thinking. Low accuracy, though. The one upside there. Hopefully a Fire Blast and miss. That would be nice. No. That's fine. Alright, so we're through the coughing. I might boom on their second Pokemon. The question is the boom gonna be more than 25 damage? Which the Nightshade already does.
現在のところ残るポケモンは3対1、一方的な試合運びとなっています。さあこれは弱点をついた。さあこの場面でまずまずの当たり。さあ両者とも激しくバトルの火花を散らしております。戦う構えに入って攻撃はまだ続いているぞ。よし当たった。白熱したバトルが続いております。バトルの姿勢に移って、おっと攻撃はまだ続いています。いい感じの当たり。熱いバトルに観客の興奮も大いに高まっております。あーっと自爆した。よしあーっとダウン。あーっと両者共倒れだ。ここで試合終了。観客の興奮も
Oh shit, sorry, I muted to cough earlier. My bad. How's it going, Rocksters? Yeah, sorry about that. I was just saying they were suggesting thunder moves, but the Ghastly doesn't have thunder in the Japanese release, and neither does Dratini, so those were the two they were suggesting. So I ended up still choosing Ghastly because of Mega Drain, but instead of Dratini, choosing Bulbasaur. That's pretty much it. It's Pikachu! That's him! The famed Pokemon. Yeah, sorry about that. Streaming's hard. I don't know if you know this, but I have 7 or 8 windows open on my screen right now. To get all of this working, plus a capture. Yeah, it's tough. Alright, we're gonna Thunder Wave here. Oh, and I also have a strategy guide in front of me. So we got everything. We got so much stuff. We're using the official Nintendo Power Pokemon Stadium strategy guide for the English release, which has incorrect information for the Japanese release. The thought here is our uncle who works at Nintendo that we tell all the kids on the playground about brought us back a copy from Japan, but all we have is the English guide. We're doing our best out here. We can't just buy another game. Yeah, it's completely different movesets between the versions. Also, the rental Pokemon have different movesets depending on which cup you're in, or if you're in Gym Leader Tower, which I think is interesting in its own way. But they actually, in the Japanese release, the Pokemon that are of higher evolution tend to have better movesets than the ones of lower evolution. In the English release, they reversed that and made, like, Charizard worse than Charmander for moveset. Because their thought was, it's too easy if you have a Charizard that knows Fire Blast. So we're giving Charizard Ember, or whatever. And you have to have Charmander to get Fire Blast. So they tried to balance it that way. But they ended up making the game just way more, like... I don't know. In that way, they force you to use lower evolution Pokemon, but then they also give Pokemon just better movesets in general. Like, Charmander also has Dig for no reason in the English release, but in the Japanese release, it's all fire moves. What did I bring with me? Right, it was, Horsey, I think. And Bulbasaur. Something like that. Maybe it wasn't Horsey. Bulbasaur's moves... Leech Seed would be nice to set up, although I think this Machop's gonna die pretty quickly. Mega Drain, Leech Seed, Solar Beam, Cut. Oh, what happened? Why did that happen? Hold on. There we go. I hate that OBS does that. It's something to do with my capture. It just, like, recenters it for no reason. Also, I picked the wrong move. Yeah, it incentivizes you getting your own Charizard, I guess. The bottom one is Solar Beamu. I can read that. That's katakana, I understand. So that means the one on the right has to be Mega Drain. Donated blood yesterday. 500 milliliters, that's a lot of blood. Did you get fries with that? I get my blood drawn a lot more recently now since I have high blood pressure and they keep doing tests to figure out why, and it's been 3 years and they still don't know why I have high blood pressure. But yeah, I often get like 3 to 4 vials of blood taken at once. It sucks. You get free cookies if you're donating blood, at least. That's true. Oh, from the safe amount? Oh no! Yeah, that's a lot of blood. Yeah, it's really easy to get lightheaded when you're getting that much blood drawn. The first time I went, I was really lightheaded. What helps actually, sometimes they have like little cans of juice that they'll give you. Apple juice specifically helps like revitalize your brain a little bit after getting that much blood drawn. Leaning back can help if you have problems getting your blood drawn. Sometimes they have a chair that can lean back a little bit so your head's not like vertical as you're getting it taken. There's a couple different things that help for sure. Alright, let's take a quick bathroom break actually. Now's a good time. And then we'll try and finish off the Petite Cup here, the last 4 challenges. So now's a good time to stand up, get a drink, maybe some apple juice and a cookie, go to the bathroom. I'm gonna run some ads just to break the pre-rolls for Twitch. Although you should be using an ad blocker anyway, 100%. Let me see what music will work. This will work. And I'm only going to be gone for like 2-3 minutes at most. Just to go to the bathroom and all that. So, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's switch back over here. One momento. I'm just getting that set up for later. Okay. Back to Pokemon Stadium. We have 4 more battles in the Petite Cup. Up next is Junior Girl. Junior! Donkey Kong Jr. What do they say for her? Call in your all-purpose fighter, Ghastly. A zap or 2 from Thunder. Thunder, huh? Well, we don't have Thunder on Ghastly, so let's reconsider. We do have Mega Drain. Thunder will have most of your opponents falling at your feet if Ghastly had feet. For backup, bolster your team with Bulbasaur and Horsey. Alright. They pointed out the fact that Ghastly doesn't have feet, and I would like to correct them that it depends on what part of the internet you're looking at. Anyway, let's go. Ghastly.
トーナメントも後半に入り、バトルはますますヒートアップしています。第5回戦です。
Meowth is bad for me. I have Bulbasaur and Horsey to deal with this Meowth. Meowth has Payday, Bubble Beam, Thunderbolt, Screech, so Horsey's really bad. The best choice here would be Bulbasaur. I can't Nightshade. The only option I have is to Mega Drain or switch to Bulbasaur.
両者とも睨み合ったまま動きません。トレーナーの指示がありません。戦う構えに入って。
It's a series of 2s. It's true. Blood is not a big truck. It's a series of 2s. It's true. Just like the interweb. That's Screech. So that's going to lower my attack, I think, which is not that useful for Bulbasaur anyway. I'm going to set up a Leech Seed here. Because I suspect I'll need the healing. Scratch? Oh no, that was Payday. Because of the coin noises. A Meowth bucket hat on Thursday? I wish I had a Meowth bucket hat. I'm so jealous. Alright, another Payday. We get to keep all the money at the end of the battle, right? From the Meowth. Because it's constantly Paydaying. I'm taking more damage than I'm healing is the only awkward thing here. So a crit's gonna kill me, or just 3 attacks is gonna kill me. And yeah, the Leech Seed's not really doing much, so maybe I should have just Mega Drained 3 times instead. Oh, I have a genius idea. I'm gonna switch to Ghastly because Meowth's gonna Payday again. That's gonna miss because it's a ghost type. Brain Genius. Got a big brain up in here. Definitely won't fail. Brain Genius. And I still get to Leech Seed to get some extra damage. Ghastly looks really distressed by that. I think it's funny. Okay. The trainer could have a Abra, but it's Cubone. The Abra, by the way, is named ACAB. No, Abab. Sorry, Abab. All Bulbasaurs are bastards. I read that wrong, my bad. Easy mistake if you think about it. Holy shit! That was Bone Club? God damn, that did a lot of damage. Ahab? See, that makes sense. Right, hopefully we're faster than Cubone. We are. Alright, so there could still be a Growlithe left. There's also Abra, Poliwag, or Jigglypuff, also known as Pikachu. It's Pikachu! That's Pikachu! Do you see it? That's Pikachu! I know Pikachu! That's them! Oh man. Ground is super effective against poison. That's true. Oh man, Pikachu has a lot of HP in this game. That is 2 levels higher too, I guess. I have a Horsey as my last Pokemon to deal with this. Yeah, this Jigglypuff has Psychic randomly. Water Gun, Sing, and Double Slap. Pokemon Stadium 1 in English, I think, is a little bit difficult because of how they shuffled everything around for movesets. But it's also a little bit easier if you don't just always go for the top evolution. That said, yeah, you're still dealing with Pokemon RNG, and they, as you get further into the tournaments, the trainers have way harder movesets and variety of Pokemon. Yeah. Also, yeah, this is a red, blue, yellow, or in this case, in the Japanese, red, green, yellow. So, there's also that to consider. I also have Stadium 2, which in Japan was known as Gold Silver. We could do that at some point, after we beat Stadium 1. And I do kind of want to do the mini-games also for both of these as one stream. I haven't figured out where I'm going to fit that in yet. Maybe for some variety midway through Pokemon Stadium. We'll do a stream of the mini-games. One's mini-games are not very good. They're mostly the same game over and over again. But 2 has some really fun mini-games. Plus, we're using the strategy guide. How are we gonna lose? We have Nintendo Power's secrets right here in the palm of our hands. Right? It's easy. You'd play both with friends? I think Stadium 2's holds up really, really well for their minigames. One's... with friends... it's maybe like 30 minutes of content. I don't know. It's not that good. It's fine. One thing I wanted to look for... The official Nintendo Power Pokemon Stadium guide that I'm holding in my hand is not that expensive. It is sold on eBay multiple times for $25 plus shipping. There's a separate guide, which is way better than this one. But that's for Stadium 2. And that's the Versus Books. Versus Books, by the way, if you're not aware of them, they made some really fucking good video game guides back in the day. Especially Pokemon guides that were way better than the official Nintendo ones. Because the Nintendo ones are just like stats a lot of the times for Pokemon games. And in the Versus Books ones, they actually drew stuff by hand and did a ton of art to make them more visually interesting to page through as a small child. Whereas the official Nintendo ones are just white pages full of stat blocks, often, with video game screenshots for the pictures. If you get a chance to pick up a Versus Books, like, guide for, like, Gold, Silver, or Stadium, or any of those, they're actually pretty collectible and expensive, but I would suggest paging through them, or maybe looking on Archive to see if you can find one. They're my favorite Pokemon guides to page through, just casually. And I would eye those so long as a kid. I would bring them in my backpack, I would take them to school. I had a really good time. The Lickitung game is in Pokemon Stadium too. Gold, Silver, yeah. But these old Nintendo Power ones specifically were hit or miss, but I think some of the third-party guides that weren't Prima guides were actually pretty good. The thought here is the Nintendo Power Guide actually good? That's what we're practicing today. And this playthrough, I guess, eventually. It's gonna be a really long playthrough. I don't know if you're aware of that. There's a lot of fucking game to Pokemon Stadium. We're gonna be here for a while with this. Anyway. Some of the old Prima guides had the wildest takes. Yeah, the Prima ones are not very good. The problem with the Prima guides is it was usually one guy writing the guide for every game, and it was just his opinion a lot of the time. And usually it was wrong. But they had to write them all in like a weekend and then get to the next game to get them to print. The Nintendo Power ones, they have all the background data, but they don't tend to make them like interesting to page through. It's definitely a reference guide. And then the Versus Guide ones, they actually made them, like, interesting. Let me see if I can pick up the gold. I see these for sale sometimes, or at least I used to see them for sale at, like, charity shops, half-price books. They're not as common anymore because they're actual collectibles now. Unfortunately. One moment. Okay, let me link you the archive for Gold and Silver, if you want to page through it. But this is kind of what I'm talking about. Let me pull up a window capture here also. They have these beautiful hand-drawn maps of, like, the region and the towns and everything. And then the way they were outlined, in this case, there's a ton of, like, news article stuff, don't get me wrong. But they would show you, like, the actual map of that screen. They would highlight specific sections, kind of like you would see in a strategy guide nowadays. You would see the percentage of when Pokemon would show up, at what time of day, in each region. Like, it was more than just a stat block. And there was actual useful information in these guides. About, like, how to progress, how to find things. And sometimes really cool hand-drawn art. This one I don't think is as artsy on the page as some of the other versions of their guides. But the maps in here are just fantastic. Let me skip ahead a bit. Yeah, they even go into Kanto. Move guides, appendixes. I don't know, it was useful. I like old guides. I have a small collection of guides that I just can't find the guides I want anymore. Every secondhand shop only really carries the, like, Prima guides anymore, or 7,000 copies of Fortnite guides and Minecraft for Kids guides, which are not what I want. Anyway, this is Junior Boy. Since the Boy Junior will roll out Junior A motley crew of Pokemon steeped in a hodgepodge of fighting styles. You'll win an edge if you can attack first. Choose the quick draw Pokemon Ghastly, Sandshrew, and Bulbasaur. What do they mean quick draw? Like, are they just speedy in their stats? Is that what they mean? I think they mean Ghastly because it has Thunder. My Ghastly does not have Thunder, so it's going to be really bad against Farfetch'd and Squirtle and Zubat. And it's only good against Diglett. So I'm going to instead choose Pikachu. And then they say Sandshrew and Bulbasaur just because they're fast. Sandshrew's good against Magnemite and Charmander, so I guess that makes sense. And Bulbasaur is good against Diglett and Squirtle. Sure. That makes sense.
さあ、トーナメントも残り少なくなってまいりました。第6回戦です。
Yeah, the Prima guides were extremely hit or miss bad. I'm gonna switch to Sandshrew.
両者向き合って。おっと、いきなりのポケモンチェンジです。
Was there a versus books for
登
Crystal?
場だ。さあ、まずは攻撃を全く受け付けません。互いに牽制球を
Maybe the
投げ合っている
Crystal
とい
guide
った
is the one I'm
状況
thinking of.
です。
Instead of the gold silver one. That one is not on
両者とも睨み合ったまま動きま
archive,
せん。
it looks like.
トレーナーの指示がありません。どうしたトレーナー。
Sorry, one moment. This is important. Not really. But I'm interested. There's the versus books for yellow. There's no crystal one on archive, unfortunately. Also, the yellow one is very weird. Weirdly scanned at a 90-degree angle for no reason. I don't know why they did that. Whoever uploaded this.
トレーナーの指示がありません。
Okay, anyway. Dig, I guess?
戦う構えに入って。ここで
Surely they won't swap to a water type. And then screw me.
ここでゼニガメの登場だ。
I'm in danger.
おっと、地中に潜ったぞ。さあ、今入れ替えたポケモンがどう活躍するか。さあ、これは。
Okay, the good news is I can swap before they can surf.
激しい攻撃。大きなダメージ。
And that did a lot of damage
熱い
anyway.
バトルに観客の興奮
Could be
も大い
worse.
に高まっております。ポケモンがモンスターボールに戻ります。
That's Pikachu!
さあ、ここで
I know that Pokemon. Seismic Toss. Huh.
さあ、このポケモンチェンジで試合の流れがどう
Alright,
変わ
we'll
るか。
Thunder here and definitely not miss.
ここで神々だ。
And also no swap to Magnemite. And then they're gonna re-swap into Magnemite probably? Or their third Pokemon, I guess, but... Those are the only two options. I don't know why
ここでポケモンをチェンジ
why I pointed it out in that weird way.
現在のところ残るポケモンは3対2
Send out
ま
Sandshrew
だまだ
again.
勝負の行方は見えません
The Magnemite only has Tackle, Sonic Boom, Thunderbolt, and Flash. Tackle and Sonic Booms are not very good, so... Doesn't really have an option to deal with Sandshrew.
おっとフラッシュ攻撃
Other than Flash, I guess, and hope I miss more
さあこの
often.
ポケモンチェンジ
Flash itself is not very accurate, if I remember right. It's not a good move. It was an HM move, though.
さあ今度はおっと命中率がダウンおっと
Alright, hopefully we don't miss the dig. That would suck.
さあ両者とも激しくバトルの火花を散らしておりますおっとポケモンをチェンジしますここでカモネギの登場だ
Oh, that sucks for my dig.
さあこの場面で
Okay,
攻撃を
Farfetch'd,
全
huh?
く受け付けません
I
さあ
basically
今世界の
only
ポケモンが
have
どう活躍するか
Pikachu for Farfetch'd, because Bulbasaur is not going to cut it. Farfetch'd moves are basically just Peck and Fury attack, which aren't very good. Peck is still pretty strong. Pikachu will probably survive, just because the damage will be low. I don't really have a way to deal with the Magnemite if we just keep swapping like this, I guess, but maybe Thunder will eventually kill it. I'm a little worried about losing the Pikachu and having to deal with this Farfetch'd.
さあこれは
Yeah, that's a Peck.
大きなダ
And
メ
a
ージ
crit? Yikes.
さあこのポケモンチェンジで試合の
A
流れ
switch to
がどう
Magnemite
変
here
わる
would be
か
disaster. No switch.
これはどうだ
A miss would
お
be
っとこれは
pretty
外れ
bad also. Frick!
砂をかけた
Oh, they sand
おっと
attack
命中
though.
率がダウン
Which is also bad.
両者とも大健闘です
Does my Sandshrew... Sandshrew has Slash. I'm gonna switch back to Sandshrew.
指示が出揃
I'm
っ
just
て
gonna start using Slash, I think, instead of ground
ポケ
moves.
モンがモンスターボールに
Try to
戻
keep
り
the
ます
Pikachu alive, because it's faster. This is a little bit risky. Only a little, though.
さあここでおっと命中率がダウン
Mm.
さあこのポケモン
So I'm thinking about the Magnemite
ど
now.
う出るかさあ今度は
Also, this is really annoying that I'm losing accuracy here.
さあこの場面で急所にヒット
Okay, that's good.
白熱したバトルが
And we need to hit one more slash to take out the
戦う
Farfetch'd.
構えに入ってさあこれはよーしヒットさあここで急所に当たった片やまだ余裕しゃくしゃく片や疲れを見せております
Two more slashes to take out the Farfetch'd. God damn it, damage range.
おっと睨みつけた
Pokemon's
お
cool.
っと防御力がダウン
Alright, that's Leer, so my defense went down.
切り裂いたよし
Cool.
あーっとダウン
I can probably switch into the Pikachu to reset my stats and then just dig to victory from here. I think that's the
さ
plan.
あ最後のポケモンになってしまった現在のところ残るポケモン
Yeah,
は
I think we're gonna do that.
3対1一方
We'll let the
的な
Pikachu die, because
試合に
Pikachu
なっています
doesn't really have any way to deal with the Magnemite anyway.
おっとかなりダメージを食らっている
That'll reset our stats for Sandshrew, and then we can just dig every turn until we win.
おっと失敗さあこのポケモン
It looks like Junior's main gimmick is like Confusion, Sand Attack, Flash, and Flinch moves is the main thing.
両者とも睨み合ったまま動きません
You dig that strat? Hey, 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 I'm finger gunning here, hey.
トレーナーの指示がありません
I guess I'll Thunder.
さてさあこの場面でおっとこれは
Get a little bit of damage in.
さあこれは
I don't know why this thing refuses to attack me.
両者とも大健闘です両者向き合って
I too can flash, dork. How does it feel? That sucks, doesn't it? Okay, there we go, finally.
いい感じの当たりあーっと勝ったか
I was kind of hoping we would see Charmanders. You can see Charmanders, like, knockout animation, because it's really good in this game. Maybe another day.
ここでポケモンをチェンジだ現在のところ残るポケモンは2対1両者激しく
That's actually the animated GIF I drew down here.
まずまずの当た
Is
り
the Charmander knockout animation in Stadium 1.
おっと地中に潜ったぞ両者ともまだまだ余裕といったところで
Part of it, anyway. It does like a little T-pose wiggle dance and then falls flat on its
さあこの
face.
場面で
It's really
おっ
good.
とこれは外れ穴を掘る攻撃狙い的中
Alright,
ここでダイ
one more down, 2 more to go.
ここで試合終了
We still have the Poke Cup after that. The Prime Cup after that, so that's 8 more tournaments, of which will probably take 4 streams total, unless I just do really long ones. And then we still have all the Gym Leader Tower. There's so much Pokemon Stadium. And then there's also a bonus fight afterwards, which we'll get to if we get to it. That's my goal, is to finish round 1 of Pokemon Stadium. I am not doing round 2, though. Last is the semifinal. Let me see if I can pull up the guide for you. Here we go. Enter the round with Ghastly, Sandshrew, and Horsey, and choose their attacks wisely. Unlike other trainers, Lass won't be very confrontational, and instead she'll resort to selecting moves that'll boost her Pokemon's defensive power, or drain your Pokemon's offensive power. So she's full of, like, Reflects, Thunder Waves, Double Teams, Minimize, Sing, Sand Attack, Toxic. It's a status effect team, basically, for the most part. Flashing things on stream is allowed by Twitch Terms of Service. Oh, don't worry. Nobody will ever report me for flashing. It's Hot Boy Summer. Can't do it during Hot Boy Summer. What are you talking about? Anyway, Ghastly, Sandshrew, Horsey. Why do we want Ghastly, Sandshrew, Horsey? Ghastly's really good against Kabuto. Is a rock water type. I have a grass move. Ghastly's really, really god-awful bad against Clefairy, Jigglypuff, and Eevee. Not good. Sandshrew is good against Vulpix, Pikachu. That's pretty much it. Horsey's good against Vulpix. That's it. Huh. Wouldn't I want... Thinking about the team. The Clefairy, Jigglypuff, Eevee are funky to deal with. The Jigglypuff actually has Blizzard too, which is annoying. Ghastly is pretty good against them, actually, because of the... It doesn't have a good attack move, but most of them just have normal attacks. That makes sense. Now I'm thinking about it a little more. We'll just do Ghastly, Sandshrew, Horsey. Surely the guide's not wrong. Surely the guide's not wrong. Why am I thinking about it? It's the strategy guide.
さあ あセミファイナルバトルです。ここまで勝ち上ってきたからにはもう負けるわけにはいきません。
That's Pikachu. I guess I'm gonna Mega Drain here, assuming I'm taking damage from Thunder.
おっと電磁波。
Thunder Wave sucks.
おっと麻痺してしまった。
That's kind of sketch.
さあこちらは
Yeah, don't call it Shirley.
急
Oh
上
no.
両者とも大健
That
闘
worked
です。
out fine.
戦う構えに入って
I'm a little worried about skipping turns. I'm also considering... Oh, there goes the double team. If I should switch to Sandshrew, but I'm worried about stuff like double team just making it really annoying. So I'd rather just... I did so much less damage that time. Oh, is my damage halved because I'm paralyzed? No, I was paralyzed last time too. Hmm. I almost want to swap just to keep the ghost type for all the normal types. Is my thought. But it worked out. I rip Pikachu, as is tradition. I don't know why I brought the Horsey. It's just Vulpix. I guess, never mind, I'm wrong. They're always gonna pick Vulpix, clearly. What do I know? Clearly. The Vulpix could dig. I'm guessing Fire Blast. Oh no, it is digging. That's okay. Am I faster than Vulpix or slower? If I'm slower, I want a Smoke Screen. No, if I'm slower, I still want to Surf. If I'm faster, I want a Smoke Screen. I don't know their stats at this level. I can figure it out, but that sounds lame. Never mind, I have a Pokedex. Hold on one second. I have a Pokedex right here in front of me on this guide. Vulpix, huh? What Pokedex number is Vulpix? Here we go, 37. It does not have stats in this Pokedex. It has like a picture, I guess, but it doesn't have the actual numbers. Its speed is only 2. What's Horsey's speed? This thing is not very good for a Pokedex in that aspect. The traders are waiting. They will pick moves eventually. Oh, the trader. God, what number is Horsey? I think it's further in the back. Here we go. Horsey is slower than Vulpix. So we're gonna Surf. Or I guess Bubble Beam? Oh, is it Bubble Beam? This says Surf. The English guide might be different from the Japanese moveset again. In this case... Yeah, it's Bubble Beam. Okay. They're probably gonna dig again? So I should have Smoke Screen maybe? Although it didn't matter if I'm gonna miss. No, it worked out. They did Quick Attack. Nice. Alright, last Pokemon. Anything but like Jigglypuff, I guess? Kabuto's really good. We have Ghastly for that. Horsey doesn't really have any moves that can deal with this. Ice Beam and Bubble Beam are not very good against Kabuto. So I'm gonna Smoke Screen here. That was Takedown, I think? Oh, Double Edge. The Horsey's gonna get knocked out unless I swap to Bulbasaur, which is also really good against Kabuto. Although Kabuto does know Ice Beam. I guess I'm gonna Bubble Beam. Not that it matters, so I'm gonna get knocked out unless it misses. Yo, it missed! Smoke Screen paid off. Let's go, gamer! Nice! A little bit of extra damage. That pretty much guarantees victory. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna switch back to Ghastly and we're gonna Mega Drain it at 4 times. Oh, but it is paralyzed. What was the other option? I didn't bring Bulbasaur, did I? I brought Sandshrew. That's what it was. Sandshrew's okay here. The Ghastly is gonna be slower, and it's potentially paralyzed. I guess we'll try it. This could go badly, is what I'm saying. It pretty much can only Surf or Ice Beam me. But if the paralysis happens, I lose, so... on the Ghastly fight. Yeah. Hopefully no paralysis. I got paralyzed. No, I didn't? Okay, gaming. Gaming, then. We gaming up in here. Orb wins because of his orbular shape, as according to the guide. Alright, 1 second. Oh, always a good idea to get up and stretch. It is so hot in my apartment right now. Oh man. It was like 85 today, I don't have any AC. All I have is a box fan running. It's so hot. Anyway, last battle for the Petite Cup. Hopefully we don't lose. The Pokemaniac. So the guide says, choose Horsey, Ghastly, and Dratini to win the cup. For the bulk of the battle, use Horsey, since Water type is effective against all the opposing Pokemon, especially Shrew-Mania. Horsey will gallop you to victory. It is also quite resistant to attacks from Psymania and O-Mania. Because the Pokemaniac names all of his Pokemon something Mania in the US release. So they say Horsey, Ghastly, Dratini. Water moves are not effective against either Nidoran, or Psyduck, or Omanite, or Dratini. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. There is an Ice move, which is good against Dratini, I guess. I don't have any Psychic moves for the Poison types. Ghastly is still really good against Omanite, though, because of the Mega Drain. And Dratini is what's Dratini's moveset in this? Bubble Beam, Thunder. Thunder Wave, Wrap. So, Dratini has Thunder for Psyduck and Omanite. Their Dratini has Dragon Rage and Ice Beam, though. So I have nothing to kill their Dragonite, or their Dratini, other than the Horsey Ice Beam. I don't see what Dratini does with Bubble Beam Thunder. I don't even know why Dratini's on the team, to be honest. Feels like a really bad choice. Even with the English moveset. What was the difference on the English moveset here? Fire Blast? Fire Blast also not very good against this team. Hmm. Can I have nothing against poison? The Pikachu's okay against these types. I might go with Pikachu, actually, over the Dratini. I don't think Dratini does anything. Like, its moveset sucks. It's just Bubble Beam. And it's only good against one Pokemon. No, it has Thunder, I guess, against Psyduck and Omanite. Whatever, the guide says Dratini. It can't be wrong. It's the guide.
ついにやってまいりましたファイナルバトル。果たしてチャンピオンの栄冠は誰の頭上に輝くのでありましょうか。
Clearly, the guide's not wrong.
さあまずは大きなダメージ。さあこちらは
Poison Sting. No poison, thankfully.
熱いバトルに観客の興奮も大いに高まっております。
Oh, it's a speed tie? No, it's swapping. Okay.
ここでミニ竜の登場だ。
For Dratini, Dratini's moves are really good. I don't know if I'm faster than Dratini at level 30. Probably not.
さあ今入れ替えたポケモンが
I'm gonna try Ice Beam. Maybe it just Dragon Ranges, and then I get a turn at least.
この攻撃
Yeah.
ダメージは大きいぞ。ここで冷凍ビーム。おーっとポケモンの選択を誤った。
Freeze would have been nice. I would have liked to freeze. So Dragon Rage is gonna kill me. There's nothing I can do about it, even if I swap. Is that true? It depends on if any of my Pokemon are faster than Dratini. Honestly. Dratini's speed is pretty low. Pikachu could probably do it, assuming I don't miss. Although, I brought Ghastly and Dratini with me. Is Ghastly faster than Dratini? Yes. I can swap to Ghastly and keep the Horsey alive. I'm gonna do it. The rate at which Pokemon swap, or the rate at which the opponents swap Pokemon made it more difficult. I think the AI is usually pretty okay in the Stadium game, yeah. Compared to, like, the AI in standard red, blue, yellow. Would Ice Beam be for some reason? That worked out even better, actually, than normal. I can just Nightshade here to deal 25. And guarantee a kill. So the Nightmare Pokemon that had Dragon Rage is down. That's the important thing. Now we just need to go through the rest. Oh man, a green Sandshrew is pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna Mega Drain here. Take like half health and heal, hopefully. Yeah. It might dig. Earthquake? Why does their Sandshrew know Earthquake? Why don't we know dig? What the fuck? That's not fair. There's as moves I can't get without training my own Pokemon. This is some baloney. I want to speak to your manager. Bamboozled again. Hopefully I'm faster. I think I am. Okay. So it's 2-1. And keeping the horsey around worked out. Instead of just sacrificing it for no reason to the Dratini. And their Nidoran male is weak at the moment. It could die to a single Bubble Beam. But it's also a speed tie. And a damage range, I think. Yeah. So it's gonna come down to the Dratini, I guess. I'm gonna Bubble Beam. GG. Petite Cup down. Nice. Alright. Not bad. Do-do-do-do-do. Cool, that's 2 trophies. Not bad at all. You can see my copy of the game had some trophies already. Down here. For the... This is the Poke Cup. I think this is the Prime Cup, I want to say. The Prime Cup is level 100s. Yeah. And then there's the 98 and 99 Cup, which I don't know what the difference are. These weren't on the US release, I think. If I remember right. I thought these might have been a round 2 thing, but I guess not. Okay. I'm just looking at my docs real quick. I think... Yeah, there's not an article for the 98 or 99 rentals. Nobody's written those down, I guess. So we gotta do the Prime Cup, we gotta do the Poke Cup. We also still have to do the Gym Leader Castle, which is up here. My copy of the game also had, I think, 2 of the gyms done. Yeah, but we'll do those again, of course. Those have their own recommended teams. These are also much shorter, usually. These are generally like 4 or 5 battles instead of 8. But you have to do the whole tower, plus the Elite 4. Plus the, champion. So, what I might do next stream, instead of doing tournaments, we might start on the Gym Leader Tower and see how far we can get on that in one stream. I'm guessing maybe 3 to 4 of these and get halfway through Gym Leader. But we have so much of the tournament stuff to do that I almost want to just get through some of those. But it'll be nice to get some variety. Anyway. Let's call that for here.